Alright, let's dive in. You've ever had one of those days when you look at your schedule and you think, well, I guess I'm just going to spend the last remaining shreds of my soul in a meeting that could have been an email. Yeah, Seneca would have probably said that you're wasting your remnants on the wrong things. But don't worry, today we're going to fix that. Buckle up for some ancient wisdom with a good splash of sarcasm. Before we do jump in, if you haven't already, give that subscribe button a tap. If you don't, I might just have to send you some remnants of my life to remind you. And hey, if you're really feeling generous, I've got that buy me a coffee page. I promise I'll only use the funds for deep philosophical contemplation, or probably caffeine. But hey, either way, we'll both be better for it. Alright, a quote from Seneca that's going to make us all question our life choices. Here we go. Aren't you ashamed to reserve for yourself only the remnants of your life, and to dedicate to wisdom only that time can't be directed to business? Now, if you're like me, you might be thinking, well, I'm just doing my best, mate. You can't expect me to drop everything for wisdom when bills are piling up. But that's exactly what he's saying. We spend all our time hustling, whether it's chasing deadlines or trying to find where we left our car keys. By the time we get to the wisdom part, we're giving it the last crumbly bits of our day when we're half asleep and definitely not at our peak. It's like binge watching Netflix. You already watched 5 episodes of a show, and now you've got 10 minutes left before bed. So you throw on the most mindful thing you can find, like a motivational TED talk, as if that's going to save you. It won't. Now, let me paint you a picture. Imagine you worked a 12-hour day, you get home, microwave a sad dinner and collapse on the couch. And you think, yes, wisdom time. So you grab that self-help book you've been meaning to read and open it at page 1. Except you're just too tired, your brain's fuzzy, and you're mostly thinking about how your bed looks like an oasis compared to your couch. By the time you actually manage to read a paragraph, your book is practically an emotional support pillow. We've all been there, haven't we? Given wisdom the leftovers of your life, like it's the last cookie at a party you didn't want anyway. The real question is though, why? Why do we do this? Why do we all reserve all our best energy for things that don't fuel us? So, let's get on with some affirmations. I know, it sounds fancy, but stick with me. These are questions to make you rethink how you've been spending your precious remnants. Number 1, am I really spending the best hours on the things that matter, or am I just collecting busy like it's a participation trophy? Ugh. And no, your productivity app doesn't count as a life wisdom. Number 2, if I could look back in 5 years, would I be proud of how I spent today, or would I be wondering where the time went? Like that time I spent 3 hours scrolling through cat memes. Number 3, am I avoiding doing the important things because they're too deep and meaningful? Or am I just procrastinating like I always do with my taxes? Number 4, would I be happy in my future self if my future self could time travel and see how much time I spent on things I didn't even care about? I mean, I don't think your future self would care about the 7th rewatch of The Office, you know what I mean? Number 5, am I acting like the hero of my own story, or am I just playing the background extra in someone else's drama? And no, the drama is not just what you watch on your reality TV. Number 6. What's the worst that could happen if I dedicated some serious time to something other than business? Like actually thinking about my life choices for once. And that doesn't mean getting a second dog just because the first one is cute. Okay, let's wrap this up. The point Seneca is trying to make is this. Don't wait until the end of your day to say, oh, maybe I should have spent more time thinking about the meaning of life instead of working for 60 years just to pay the bills. But frankly, that's just a waste of your best bits. Your remnants aren't meant for procrastination, poor decisions, or endless distractions. They're meant for self-improvement, growth, and yes, even a bit of soul-searching when you're not too tired to think. So, let's have a look at today's version of that quote. Stop giving your leftovers to wisdom when the main course of life is right there, ready to be devoured. Spend your time building something that matters, not just watching your life pass by like it's the last season of Love Island. The future is a mess, whether you stress over it or not. So, you might as well enjoy the journey. Now, hit that subscribe button before your next coffee break and drop a comment telling me how you've wasted your life lately. We all do it. I'll see you in the next video. But before you go, don't forget to check out the description for a playlist of videos that'll give your mindset a serious update, like a personal spa day for your brain, but without the awkward silence. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, with coffee in hand, and you'll be feeling more alive and a lot less tired. And I love you, and I really miss you.